I'm
right.
here.
There you go. Well,
Hi, everyone. Kim Mangan. I'm the Democratic candidate running for Congress in California's 23rd District uh, against Kevin McCarthy. And I am, first, thank you very much for having me. I do appreciate you letting me come in and talk to you today. A little bit about myself. I am an Air Force veteran. I was an aircraft mechanic, a systems engineer, and a single working mom. And I went to college while working full time to earn my degree. And what that tells you about me is that I am determined. And when I first looked at going to this race, one of the main drivers of why I decided that Kevin McCarthy really needed to go home and stay there, and that I would run for Congress, is they had passed the tax bill, which of course gave handouts to millionaires, actually raised the taxes on the middle class and the working poor, and also paid for jobs to go overseas. I objected to that. We always had a high unemployment rate in our district, and this just made it that much worse. Then they followed that, where McCarthy, almost immediately after they passed that, started talking about making cuts, making cuts to Medicare, making cuts to Social Security. And in fact, the first two bills, the first bill that was submitted in 2017 for the 2018 budget cut Medicare. The 2018 budget, the budget they put in for 2019 in 2018, it's kind of a tongue twister. That one also included cuts to Medicare, larger cuts, and it also included cuts to Social Security. That was what actually got me really invested in politics and helping Mr. McCarthy go home where he belongs. So, because I actually care about the people. My father's on Social Security, so I know that he needs Social Security. I know he needs Medicare. He does not need cuts to his Medicare, and he doesn't need cuts to Social Security. One of the things that I've noticed is that every time that somebody gets a raise on Social Security, immediately they raise the cost of Medicare. And so whatever the COLA was, or the cost of living increase was, it's eaten up by the increases to Medicare or to their supplementals. And that's not right, because those are not included in the cost of living increase. So what I'd like to see done is more protection for that, for the seniors, especially those that are relying solely upon Social Security for their income in retirement. So it's very, very important to me to protect it. I'm 61 years old this year, so I'm getting towards the age where I could draw Social Security. And again, I paid into it my entire life. You paid into it your entire life. This is something we really need to protect. And I agree with TJ is in that when he said that they should just own it. They should just own that they want to kill Social Security. They want to kill Medicare. Just own it. Instead of trying to slip around and call it different little names like entitlement. Let's see, they call it the entitlement reform. I think that's their latest name for it. And what that really translates to is cuts to Social Security and Medicare. So I really object to that. They've tried to do it, calling it a balanced budget, where they would strip the savings out of Social Security so it could be part of the general fund, and we would no longer have the money that we paid into it is out there for just up for grabs. And I don't know about you, but even though I'm running for Congress, I don't trust Congress taking all of Social Security and making sure that we have enough to actually, for when we all retire, as well as younger people. So yes, I will protect Social Security. One of the questions that was asked was the the people that worked in the private sector and paid into Social Security before they became government employees. And as government employees or teachers, they're no longer entitled to, under the current laws, they're no longer entitled to Social Security. Now, that's not the case in every state, but that is the case in a lot of states. And I don't think that's fair, because that was your money that you paid into it. So I will protect Social Security, and thank you very much for having me today.